Did you yourself ever get caught up in the mix in terms of being in the streets?
All right, so I got a couple stories. I'm gonna keep it short though. So my best friend, my man JP the Money Bear, right? I don't really tell much of his story like that. You know what I'm saying? I tell the inspiration he gave me, how thorough he was, because that's what mattered, you know what I'm saying? But like my man JP was into a lot, you know what I'm saying? He got indicted at 19 with a group of dudes. He was always into the streets, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't one of them boys that was into the streets to the point where he ain't know nothing, he ain't know no different. He was like, yo, this the only way we're gonna get money to try to do something, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was that boy where it's like, our parents ain't got no money, I ain't got no uncles I can go to, I gotta figure it out. And he was always like, yo, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So he used to always say that, but his risk was stuff that I wouldn't really get into. So I got into a few things just being around him, you know what I'm saying? And the first time I ever got put in a holding cell, it was the craziest situation ever, right? So everybody know me for basketball. Prior to King Saladeen, this art thing, right? So everybody in the city know me for basketball. I ain't get booked, but they held me for probably like 30 hours, you know what I'm saying? So they put us in a holding cell. I walk in and everybody like, yo, hey, what the fuck you doing in here? At least 6 or 7 dudes in these cells that I had to walk past. And I'm just looking at them like, I can't even, this is crazy because I've never been in this position, you know what I'm saying? They just pretty much helped me. JP bailed me out. So the story was, right, so this is not no real super street shit, but it was like the everyday stuff that go on in Philly, right? So I rented a car, JP's driving it around. I'm at a girl house, I'm somewhere else. And I guess he go through it with the boy down South Street, the parking people. Mm-hmm. So the parking person give him a ticket. JP like, damn, I was coming to the, whatever the dispute was, right? So as JP said, he balled the ticket up and threw it at the boy head, said, dickhead. And everybody started laughing on South Street, right? So I guess this meter dude was like, felt so like, you know, he played to the point where he put in an assault on the tag. So I'm chilling, beautiful day, you know what I'm saying? My mom called me, you all right? This detective just called and said, you need to call him. A detective? First thing I think of, JP, yo, bro, what you got going on? A detective just called me. He said, a detective for what? I said, bro, I don't know, bro. It's talking about, I punched the meter boy and the parking authority dude. He like, no, he didn't say that. He like, you know I would never punch no, and he wasn't that type of boy who's gonna punch the meter. I know him, you know what I'm saying? So he said, no, I threw the ticket at him and he was salty as shit. Damn. So that was a situation where it was just like the first time I ever got in a holding cell. Another time was another story, you know what I mean? But we get pulled over by 50 cops. There was something going on in the area. They pull us in. They got me in there for maybe like 15 hours. I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, so why you with this boy? We looking at his record. We looking at your record. Y'all shouldn't even be in the same car. You know what I'm saying? And it was situations like that we would get caught up in, because just West Philly is just like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get pulled over, especially if you got an okay car and jumping in, going in. So it was stuff like that. But me personally, nah, I never got into nothing crazy. Sold a little weed, stuff like that, just to make it by. You know what I'm saying? But nothing crazy.